Hi there, I'm August Steinmetz, and on today's episode of Director's Chair, I'm here with Amanda Wiseman. And we will be discussing the myths and rumors that surround TriCounty as her viewpoint of the principal of sorts of TriCounty.
Sure.
So, after interviewing Miss Durfler and Miss Arnold, one of the biggest rumors that arose was that students who attended TriCounty believed that you had to come to TriCounty if you were underperforming in your classes or if you weren't going to go to college. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, and I think that's been something we've battled throughout the time I've been here as well. It's like one pathway, and at TriCounty, what we want people to understand is it's a pathway. It's a credentialing pathway. It's an opportunity for you guys, for any student to come out here and make money during high school, right outside of high school. But it's not an if and. It can be in college. You can go to college and come to Career Center. It's just one opportunity for you to master a trade, gain a credential, and gain an internship possibility as well.
You said that better than I could. So, since assuming a leadership position here, what has been one of the biggest things you've encountered, or is it just along the same lines of?
Along the same lines of that, we also have. It's kind of like one of the big things too is having the staff at other home schools, making sure that they understand what we do here as well. So that's one of the jobs in the marketing committee we talked about is maybe bringing over other staff members like teachers and directors and principals, and letting them see what actually happens, like the magic that's here. And then it's not just a place for students that aren't underperforming. It's a place where kids can actually outperform their typical peers. If you look at the data surrounding the credentials and the money that they make, it's exponentially higher than if they don't have a credential. So we're very excited about the opportunities we give. It's just kind of getting the word out there to everybody, adults and children alike.
Yeah, so how is this quarter, we're in the second 9 weeks, how's it been so far?
It's been great. We have a lot of students doing a lot of things. So one of the things that we're working on in the principal's office, along with Carrie Arnold, is that we would like to have a pilot of students working on new credit, possibly, and so they're going to be full-time out of school, and they'll be doing their internships and doing their new credit online with a check-in point here at TriCounty. That's one thing we're working on. We're also trying to make sure that we educate students on grit topics. We've had vape education. We are just making sure that they are understanding that we care more about than their academic and their lab. We want to care about them as a person. So we're looking at more topics. We're going to do a distracted driving topic coming up. So those are the things we're kind of focus on right now in the principal's office.
You talked about distracted driving. I've heard that there's a program in the works for a driving education for learning driver's license.
Yeah, so that's a good question, and it's something we're very excited about. There was a grant opportunity we received, and we're going to have some education where we're going to offer at a low cost or free for students, and we're just kind of in the works at the beginning part of that right now, but it's going to be part of the curriculum here at TriCounty.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool that you guys are able to do that.
Well, what we've discovered is one of the barriers for internships and for job opportunities is transportation. So a lot of times students wait until they're 18 because of the cost of driver's ed to AAA and things like that. So we're trying to eliminate one of those barriers and hopefully provide them an education that can last into an internship or can provide them an internship down the line.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that instituted. Or, I don't know if that was the right word, but
I knew what you meant exactly.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you wanted to discuss, or?
No, just that TriCounty has been a very cool place. I love the kids here, and I think as we go forward, we're working on acts of professionalism. We want to make sure students are acting professional while they're here, and that they know that they're loved and supported immensely, and that love and that support will never end. And we're excited for 2 years with them.
All right. I was going to ask you if you had anything to say, but you already answered that for me. So,
well, thanks for this. You guys do an excellent job here in the 360, and I know that We have a lot of coverage area in the Athens Messenger, the Logan Daily, and other parts of media. So we appreciate what you do for the center.
Yeah, so we couldn't have done it without your guys' support.
Yes,
So
well, thank you.
You're welcome. This has been August Steinmetz with the Director's Chair and Amanda Wiseman, and we'll see you next time on the 360.